A good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching this. I'm back out again today because I love it. I'm out with a DS2 on a freshly cut field. The history of this field, right, is prolifically bad for metal detectors, full stop. Because there's an awful lot of interference, and there's even more iron. Little bits of iron. It's been a very busy field in the past, in history sort of terms, because the amount of iron in there, nails, horseshoe, you name it, iron galore. So I have had problems digging all the good targets with other machines. I have tried to sniff past them, and it doesn't help with the interference mixing with all the iron. It's really, really difficult field to detect. So I'm hoping the DS2, I'm going to play around with the settings and try and get the best out of this machine for this field. But the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Today's hunt is going to be sorting out these settings, and hopefully, do you know what? I actually hold great hope for this machine on this field. With the other fields I've had it on, I have had a little bit of difficulty stuff. It's been really good. So I'm hoping. It's one of the reasons I bought this machine is for fields like this one. Right, without further ado, without gas, don't forget you get 10% discount code. Spin a disc, metal detecting. It's yeah. Ooh, spin a disc. Yeah, it's links in the description below if you want to get yourself anything metal detecting paraphernalia. Anything more? Yeah, don't get me thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you like this sort of thing. Metal detecting in the British countryside. I do apologise, it's a bit blowy. I do have a wind mic. Don't like the sound quality of it. It sounds really tinny. So I will try and keep my back to wind as much as possible when filming for your enjoyment. Without further ado, grab my feet. Let's get out and let's get swinging. Hopefully you find. I'll be happy today with something old or something silver. And I will be doing beamwalk backflips and the worm if I find gold. Oh, I can shave this off then. Right, off a trot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my first signal on the notoriously bad condition, well, I say bad, notoriously good field for stuff, but condition-wise for detecting. It's a piece of lead, it's an S shape. Is that a love token piece of lead? It's not a thing, I've just made it up, just so you know. But yeah, it could be. It's a little bit of lead, obviously used for something. Let's keep going. Oh, well, I'm on to the next signal. It's another bit of lead though. It's a musket ball that has found its target and obliterated it. It's the obligatory musket ball of the hunt. But yeah, it's early days. This field's very lively because I've got the iron in. Like I can hear the iron with the DS2. I can actually hear this. How much iron is actually in this field, and it is an awful lot to say the least. It's crazy. But anyway, let's keep going. Off we trot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on to my first something round. It's a button, it's a 4-hole stator. It's not just an old button. Bit of rank for right beauty. So yeah, let's keep digging, try and find some older stuff. I want to find some old stuff. I have dug another couple of bits of the lead up, but it's not worth showing because they're like little scrappy bits. So it's not really worth showing you little scrappy bits of lead unless they've got any details or stuff on them. Right, off you flop. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was a nightmare to pinpoint this there. I think it's a lead farming token because there's so much iron in my soil here. It's crazy. So a pinpoint is going off every 2 seconds because it doesn't discriminate against any metals. But yeah, I found it eventually, and it's this. I think it's a farm token. Let me get it clean up, see anything off it. If not, it's just a round disc of lead. Yeah, just a round disc of lead. Could have been a farming token or some sort of token. One of them, innit? Right, off drop. Well, I'm on to a bigger button. I'll keep going this way. Now it's an older one. It's a bigger, older button. That's the right direction I want to be digging. Right, let's keep going. Off you flop. Right, out of this hole here came this, but there's also this, it's only a bit of shrapnel, but also this blue bit of pot. Which, look at the royal blueness of that. It's like, wow. Is it royal or navy? Or it's a dark blue. It's a dark blue bit of rim of a pot. Probably, you know, Royal Dalton. But yeah, there's a bit of shrapnel, rang up a butte. So I give it a dig. No coins yet, early days. Lots of buttons, lots of buttons, which is a good sign, but no bloody coins. Well, as soon as I say it, I'm on to my next signal, and it's a bloody coin. Rang up as clean as you like, 86. Pinging me ears off. It's a half penny. But anyway, still a coin, not silver or gold. But still, it's getting what I want. And who is it? Who is it? No, it's not very old. It's just a pre-decimal half penny. Right. Put that in the pot, the good side. Warm with junk I've dug already. Tin can. One bit of iron I've dug so far. But I think that's because that there gave a good signal. I don't think the actual pin is made of iron. I think it's like a bronze or something. But it's part of the lock. Gave a good signal, but I'll give it a dig. Most of it is iron. But I'm sure there's components in there that aren't. Anyway, fill in the hole. Happy with that. First coin of the day. Can we better it, hopefully? Let's keep digging. Off we flop. What is that? Massive monstrosity of a signal it was. Yeah. I think that's part of an aircraft. Possibly an old... It's aluminium, you see. I think that's possibly, and the shape of it, part of an old aircraft. But rang up a beaut, so I dug it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how did this hole here came? This? It seems to be part of a buckle, but it looks very well decorated. It looks definitely probably ooh, it's very floral. It's a lady's buckle. It's a buckle for a lady, I think. It could be a hairpin. There's got like a hinge there. I am going to call that a buckle still. Possibly like a lady's shoe buckle or boot buckle or something. Part of. Pretty cool. Old stuff's here. Let's keep digging. Off a drop. He's on to another coin. This is quite deep. I think that's an older one. I think that's a Georgian. That's a Georgian coin just for me. Is it? Is it? That's a bloody planker. Do you get it? Dad jokes are on me. Ah, it's a blank disc. I am going to say that's a really, really worn Georgian though. Looking at that, I've probably worn the details off of my trousers, if there was any. But anyway, still another coin for the pot. Off we flop. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've heard this up. Don't know what it is. It's definitely ornate. There's a buckle. Get out the wind, out the wind, out the wind. Part of an old brooch or something. There's iron in the middle. There's obviously rings of coppery, bronze, brass around the edges, which made me dig it. Yeah, and the idea is it a brooch? Oh, it could be a buckle. Very ornate. Another lady buckle. It's a lady buckle field. Right, off we flop, or off we trot. Well, I seem to be on to a watch winder now. Not a very ornate one. Pretty the basic one I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that's a boring one. I said a poor man's watch winder. I want to say, yep, still a cool find to find. Anyway, I'm going to put that in my good keeping pot. Fill in this small hole and off we trot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, out of this monstrosity of a hole here came this here. But to me, that looks like a nice little gaming piece. Little peg hole at the bottom. Triangular one. So that could have been an important piece in the game. But yeah, definitely looking like an old gaming piece. Where it's squeezed together. But also, come this. Yes, it's stone. Look at it. It's a stone strawberry. With all the little seeds and pips in it. That's pretty cool. It's a fossil. I think it's coral, fossilized coral. But that's pretty cool though. Focus. There you go. Yeah, double find. One stone, one metal. Right, gentlemen, I just had this up, and I know what that is. That is a book clasp. It's got a little hook there. Nice little design on the back side here. Broken off there. I'm sure I saw another steel rivet there. Or there's a steel riveted on. Yeah, I'm sure that's what that is. It's a lovely little book clasp. Cool. Old stuff, I love it. He's on to another coin it's sniffed out. This one's banging. Oh, that one definitely is a Georgian. That one's got details on it, I think. I hope. A little wipe. Is it a Georgian? No, what's that? What on earth's that? Never seen one before. Ah. It focuses on. What's on earth? Is that a monk or something? What's this side say? Never found anything like this before. What is it a foreign coin? Is it just a modern foreign coin or? Ah, it's got some. Right, let me get a clean up of this. That is very strange. Never seen anything like it before. 2 secs. Right, that's the best clean up I can get of it so far. No idea. Is that a date at the top? 1790 something. Might be 7179 something. It's got some initials in the middle, and this side it's got oak leaves around the edges with some sort of, looks like a monk or something in the middle with a hood up. You know what this is? Let me know. I might even stick this on my Facebook and see if anybody knows what this is. This is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Cool. Off drop. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on to another coin. My back is to the wind. It come out of this here, stained little green. And I think how thin that is, it's got to be a jeton. It's got to be a jeton. Gentle wipe. Yeah, some sort of jetony token. Yeah, let me get it cleaned up and get back to you. I think it's just jeton. 2 seconds. Yes, indeed, it is a jeton. It's Van Winkle from whatever it is, Nuremberg jeton, I think. Looking at that, not bad condition either. I like, oh, as he drops it. Yeah, bloody thin though. Look how thin that is. But anyway, that goes in my good pot. Let's crack on so we can find some silver hammered. So let's go. Over chop. You honestly can't make it up. What did I just say off that jeton I just found? Let's go on to some silver hammered, shall we? I think that's a. Oh, it's bent over. I think that's silver hammered though. I think that is. Get in. Alright, let's get a clean up and see if we can get any monarch off it. Yeah, give me a second. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I just had a little wipe of this. I left my spray in the car. I'm not going to do any more to that until I get home. Because it's a void short cross. Possibly a John. So it's really early silver hammered. But I'm not going to try and clean that up out here anymore. I'm going to wait till I get home and then clean it up a bit better. But yeah, over the friggin' moon, the day strikes with its first full hammered, although it's bent and misstruck. That should be in the centre, and it looks very much one-sided. It's definitely got a print there as well. Probably double struck, looking at it. But anyway, happy with that, happy with that. Right, do you want to hear what it sounded like, or numbers? On the dust 2. It'll come up clean as you like. 64, 62, about a foot high. But yeah, you weren't going to miss that. Happy days. Right, at this hole here, it's irony bits, but on closer inspection I had a look. Right, you've got like a little pin here with some almost like mother of pearl or something there, and this bit here with another pin for it. I think that was a tiny little pocket knife or something once upon a time, and it's obviously rusted up, but I think it was that way up that gave me a nice signal. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm on to, yes, another coin. This one is not silver or hammered though, which is a shame. I did discover with a spade, had a little wipe, can't get anything off it. Possibly a Georgian, another blank disc, and nothing knows. Well, Georgian is hammered. Well, that's been proven today already. That is really blank. Yeah, I'm going to call that a Georgino. But yeah, put that in the pot. More coins for a day, off we trot. Right, ladies and gentlemen, out of that hole here came this, which seems to be another bloody book clasp. Lovely decoration. That's a gorgeous example of one as well. Absolutely gorgeous it is. Yeah, you can see all the decoration on it there. A little pin there would have been holding, and the little catch would have gone on there, look. Pretty cool. Second one of the day. See if we can get 2 hammered now. Right, off we drop. Alright gentlemen, that's the end of another day. Just getting back to the car now. That's all my junk. There was quite a lot of it. Bottle tops, shotgun ends, cans, bits of lead, bits of fine. Awfully, but I had an amazing day on the field. We'll do a roundup of the good stuff now. Right, gentlemen, that's the end of another hunt. I am very, very wind burnt and blowing around the field, left, right and centre. I'm pretty impressed with that hunt. I've got all my finds sat on the chair now, so I'm going to switch you around and show you the good bits of the day. That has to be easily one of my best hunts this year. So I'm over the freaking moon with that. Especially from such a difficult field with all the iron. I can't really put it forward to on camera how bad that field actually is for iron. Along with interference, it's crazily a bad field, and so yeah, the day has to certainly pulled out of the bag. Yes. Anyway, I'll switch around and show you the good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3. Well, that's a token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins, 7 coins, 8 coins. 8 coins today. 1 hammered. Bit better. You've probably already seen a better picture of this. I'm probably going to go home and clean it up. But yeah, 1 hammered, which I do believe a lovely, gorgeous void short cross. Yeah, which I'm going to call, I don't know actually, probably a John. Could be Henry II. Not too sure on that one. Then I got, oh, the gorgeous book clasp. Look how ornate they are. Doing this without the wind, look. But yeah, it's a nice ornate one, that one. And that one there, look, it's also got a pattern on it, that side, a bit bent. Got my ladies buckle. Watch winder, another bit of a buckle, possibly part of a brooch or something. My little gaming piece. My jeton. Oh, the jeton. And then this, which I have never found before. You already know what it is. I'm sure I've inserted it after I found it. But yeah, it's Druid. That is a Druid on an air, and it's a Druid mining token, which is pretty cool. Right, see you on the next. Love a chop.